You ever been told that you're a burden? Have you ever been told that you're a waste of space and money? Have you ever been told that you are not loved? Well, have you ever been told that you are nothing but a little shit? Have you ever been told that you are a liar, a pussy, and someone who runs away from every single problem he faces? It's not fun being told these things. I would know. I was told them. They were told to me. It's not fun. And I have been enduring this kind of stuff my entire life. From the moment I went into preschool to the moment I got into college, it's been a constant fight, trying to prove myself in any way, shape, or form. But there's simply no possible way that you can please everyone. To my father, I was a waste of money and a burden. To my mother, I was nothing. My mother told me that she would rather run away and abandon me than stay and fight my battles with me. And my father told me I was a burden and a parasite who only eats up his money. He told me that when I take a break from an intense situation, it's me running and hiding like a pussy. I remember when I was a little kid, he sat me down and he was yelling at me because I tore a hole in the screen of the window. And I think I must have been I was still in preschool, and he put me in the middle of the room, and he pointed at it and he said, "You're a son of a bitch," you know that. And then I was like, I was a little kid, I didn't know what to do, so I just stood there listening to him, and he's like, "Say it." So I said it. "I'm a son of a bitch," and he said, "Say it again." And we did that at least like 4 or 5 times until he was satisfied. And you see, when it comes to these kinds of things, it's just very, very stressful. And I understand what it's like to be put in such a dark place because of these things. I wanted to kill myself. And I've wanted to kill myself for a very long time. So I try to express that to my parents. And you know what they say? They say I'm making up excuses. They say I am a liar. They say I am all these things. It's not fun. I really don't. I don't know if I even have a reason to live. I don't know. Life is hard, I know. But I talked to the guy on the suicide hotline, talked about a few things, and he suggested that I move out as soon as possible, which I hope I'll be able to do once I make enough money on here. Because this is my side hustle. I create videos that I want people to enjoy and people to learn something from. That may not apply to this video, but regardless, I tried to make videos that people would enjoy. And I just hope that one day I can turn this into a job, so I'll have some money on the side when I move out. I want to move out as soon as possible. Whether that be with a roommate or many roommates or by myself in an apartment in downtown Honolulu, I don't care. I just want to be away from these people. You see, the people at my high school, at least they appreciated me for who I was, you know what I mean? They didn't tell me that I was a burden. In fact, they helped me when times got rough. Some of them straight up stopped talking to me. Some still talk to me this day. And some never even interact with me again. And probably will never interact with me again. That was high school. And I thought that sucked. So many people leaving my life, never to be seen again. But what hurts even more is the people who you think would always be there for you. When they leave, that's what really gets to you. But there's something that I learned from this whole experience. It's that you can't please everyone. You need to pick your battles. when it came to my father, he said that I was just a fucking idiot who can't do well in school. And I'm sitting here and it's like, okay, well, there are factors that are contributing to it that are out of my control. And he said, no, you can control those factors. As if to say, I can't control the auditory hallucinations that I'm hearing every single day that keep me awake at night that don't allow me to do anything productive. I can control them. He said that he's tired of paying for my treatment. He said I'm a little shit. And there was a point in time where I believed it. There was a point in time where I wrapped a bungee cord around my neck, which hung from the top shelf of my closet, and I just stood there. When the time came, I kicked the chair away, and I fell. But it was a bungee cord, so it's stretchy. So I landed on the ground. And I thought to myself, what the fuck am I doing? So I took it off. I sat down. I took a breather. And something I learned from treatment is the ability to see the positive in things. And the one positive I take away is that I will never treat my kids the way I was treated. I will make sure that my kids know they are loved. I'll make sure that I will never call my kids little shits. I have a lot of experience and I can show people how to deal with that experience with this. Something that always helps me is the fact that, hey, there's at least one person who really enjoys your stuff, who likes to hear your stories. And one person is more than zero. And if I can help this one person, then I can help 2, or 3, or 4, or 300. I just want you to know that you're loved. You're worth it. You know why? Because I love you. And if no one has ever told you this today, you're worth it. You're worth everything. The pain and the sorrow doesn't define you. You're worth it. Those are the words that I wanted to hear so badly, but never did. So know now. If you feel like you're not loved, hell, I love you. And if I can find the strength to live, I know you can as well. It's hard. It's very, very hard. But just know that no matter what, my DMs are always open. I have the suicide hotline in the description below. And if you're ever in an emergency, go call it right ahead. I take my own advice. I called them today. Stay safe out there. Stay safe. And hopefully, if I'm alive tomorrow, I'll catch you in the next one. Ahui ho, malamas bro.